No, you're wrong. It wasn't Strawberry Shortcake. It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right?
I think it was.
Or was it Strawberry Shortcake? Winnie the Pooh? Oh, hey!
Oh, hey, how's it going?
It's Alan and Chris acting like we didn't know we were mic'd up. It's Revival Cycles Daily. It's a Friday. It's 4:46 in the PM, so don't be surprised if we act like we haven't had a beer yet, because we haven't. Yeah, it's about to be the weekend. And what are you working on this here? Yamaha? What is this thing?
This is a Vincent. This is the Garage Vincent, ridden by Hunter S. Thompson.
Yes.
This is a bike that we took in as a pile of parts, turned it into a motorcycle, gave it back to the client. He loves it, and he wants to ride it. And had a really big fairing that made it impossible to ride. So we're gonna take the fairing off, we're gonna lose the clip-ons, put some handlebars on it, and he's gonna ride it.
I think he called me. I know that his desire was, well, hey, we made it look like he wanted to make it look, which was this really cool original fairing that I think is really, really pretty. We've made it look like it hasn't been restored, and it has been completely restored mechanically. I rode the bike. It runs really great. It's a little awkward, but yeah, I get it why he wants us to make it a little more rideable for him now. He sent me a photo yesterday that shows it without a fairing before they put the fairing on. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So that's a pretty good form factor. This is surprisingly close to the way it was. So it looks great.
Yeah, the tank on there is close to what was on there. The big change is just no fairing and handlebars.
There's funny things when you look at the, I don't want to stand proud of things like the exhaust. The exhaust is how it came. It's how it was built, I think, in the 60s. Even those pipes, those are Triumph pipes, and it's so funny how it makes it kind of sound like a Triumph, the trumpets. But we didn't do this. I don't want anybody to think we did this. We did not do that. That's how it came. But we made it run. We put the modern front end on it. Anyway, it's an electric start, Egley framed Vincent that Hunter S. Thompson rode, and we're getting to take another stab at giving it its third life in a more rideable form. So that's cool. This is a little loose.
Yeah.
You might want to.
So in order to take the fairing off,
This isn't
the whole
working
front end has to come off.
Yeah, I saw you guys had to do that. This will work better if you hook this up, though.
I'll add it to the list.
If you need any other useless suggestions. And then I saw the Le Mans 1. Gucci's here.
Yeah, this is super clean, pretty original bike. Moto Guzzi Le Mans 1 owned by a friend of ours.
David.
Yeah, and we worked on this, I think the last time it was here was 7 years ago.
Oh my gosh, it's been that long.
It's been that long. We're old.
He needs to ride more, because I bet you we put those tires in there too.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
He doesn't ride anymore.
So that's what we're doing, just putting some tires on it and fixing oil leaks. You gotta take that strap off.
Oh, it's the strap. I'm not gonna do that. I don't care. I own one of these, but I don't have the factory seat. I forgot. And what else?
Change fuel lines, just changing rubber parts that are
Get it back going again.
Make it safe again, because his buddy just got his Moto Guzzi restored, and now they're gonna ride their Moto Guzzi together.
So yeah, the other Guzzi we showed you guys the other day is in here. It's almost done. We're still waiting on paint work, but yeah. So this is the same bike. That's all. Same bike. Hopefully, when does that paint work come back? Next week, maybe?
A couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, talked to
2 weeks.
Jay today. 2 weeks.
All right. Thanks. I knew it'd be a short update. You got 10 minutes left.
Sweet.
For shop cleanup. Just finish wiring.
Get this wrapped up.
Just wrap up the roll infield real quick.
Yeah, didn't even get to talk about my sweet new magnetic tool.
Dude,
there.
look at this. I got this
that.
for Chris today. So he'd quit leaving his tools on my workbench. keep putting them in my toolbox. That is handy. So you find it handy. I was right.
Yeah.
Chris's new tools. Pow, pow, pow. Fireworks. All right, cool. All right.
Should unboxed it.
Yeah. All right, thanks. Turn your mic off. All right, so what am I going to talk about? Did we talk about this? We did. We talked about this in our last day. Okay. So did I talk about the fact that I got it running? We put that in there already? No. It runs now, which is great. I haven't had a chance to do much more to it, but it's still sitting there. Yes, it's the Pontiac Fiero that we talked about last time. And I've been working on this stuff. I still haven't had a chance to. I've been working on other things that I was interested in more, maybe a little bit more. This is my 997. As I've been calling it, the cheapest 997 that wasn't totaled in the world, because it wasn't totaled. It looks like it's totaled, but I just took this off because I had a bent up front fender. It's over here actually. It's maybe a better way of seeing it. It had a minor front fender ding dash thing. So this fender, let's see, it's kind of jacked up. It was a little bit bent, and it was easier to buy a new fender than it was to try to fix these dents. And I got a used, so I have a brand new fender over here, and I got a used bumper cover because it had a hole in it from the fender bender. So I've already got a freshly painted front fender, which is not the right way to do it. You're supposed to blend new paint to old paint, but I just didn't want to have a non-matching fender. The whole car's gonna get painted at some point. And then you can see over there, you can see my sweet used bumper cover. So this is the way to keep my cheap 997 cheap, was to buy cheap parts. So now I've only got like $1,000 in all these pieces to make my $4,000 997 not too expensive. So I got a little more work to do to put that together. That only took me a few hours to get it apart. I took it out and did like a full OCD clean on it underneath with the pressure washer, and cleaned it all up now. So it's gonna be a lot nicer putting it back together. And then over here, I'll allude to this. We're gonna do a little film with my buddy. A buddy of mine bought brought a 68 Porsche 912 that he'd been trying to buy for like 5 years, a barn find car had been parked for a really long time. So I volunteered to rebuild his carburetors for him. And you can see this is, I stripped them, ultrasonic cleaned them, scrubbed them down, and I'm about to finish the assembly on this. Hopefully I'll get this done when I'm done talking to you guys. I'll finish this up today. Cool little Weber upgrade carburetors on a 912. The coolest car. You'll see more of that. We'll have a full video about his 912 Porsche. I'm just so excited for him, our buddy Steve. And then, yeah, I don't know if you saw these things that are just sitting around. These are the Myers-Manxes. If you can see up there is another Myers-Manx. You can see the body perhaps a little bit better. A good friend of mine bought the Myers-Manx company. Oops, I'm kicking it. Bought the Myers-Manx car company and sent us 2 kits. And if you're not aware, link below, Myers-Manx, you put this body and a kit, a windshield kit and other things onto a Volkswagen Beetle chassis, and you have instant dune buggy, instant cool, super fun. This is the one I like the most because my dad's Triumph when I was a kid was this same, his custom bike was this same glittery blue. It's just so cool. So we're gonna build one. We're gonna put one of those together too. You know, more air-cooled goodness in the workshop. And that's it for today. I think Colt's still working on that Triumph back there, but we'll hit him up next time. For now, go home, enjoy your weekend, get out of my hair, get your hands dirty, work on something, like, comment, subscribe, tell your mother you love her. Oh yeah, Handbuilt Show. Buy your tickets for Handbuilt Show now. Pretty good chance they're gonna go up in price. There's a lot on the plate right now for Handbuilt Show. It's gonna be our biggest ever. Handbuilt Show 2023. Submit your bike if you wanna show it at the show, or get a ticket. Come join us for what's gonna be the biggest past Handbuilt Show ever. Thanks, bye. Now's the time of video where most people ask for money or donations or whatever. I'm not gonna ask you for that. What I'm gonna say to you is, if you wanna see more videos and you wanna learn more of what we've learned, and you wanna see a deep dive into a lot of these topics, go to our website and buy something. We sell everything from motorcycle gear, helmets, motorcycle parts, specialized tools. We sell lots of things, and they've all taken us years to figure out what the best stuff is, and we figured it out. So go to revivalcycles.com. There's some really good stuff there. Everything from like kick-ass hand grips from Posh to Radiance LED lighting and everything in between. We want to teach you what we know, but this stuff takes time and it takes real effort to make these videos and make them good for you guys. So go support us by helping yourself to the cool stuff you already need. And it helps us because we make a little bit of profit and then we can justify doing more videos. Thanks for your support.